Dr. John Bentley of Bel Air Animal Hospital is with us for our Ask the Vet segment, and we've got a couple good questions today. This one really has kind of piqued our interest. Janet is saying, my dog is very spoiled, will only eat human food. What can I do to get him to eat dog food?
Well, it's like Darwin and I were discussing, he can't open the refrigerator, and you've got to stop being an enabler.
She's being an enabler.
Stop the enabling.
Let
no,
it
it's
go.
really it's tough. Dogs get to the point where, you can't blame them. It tastes better than dog food. But it isn't a balanced diet, especially if they're a small dog, because they can't eat enough of it to get a balanced diet. So you need to start thinking about possibly what some people do. You can go cold turkey. You either eat the dog food or you don't eat.
Or
that's kind of hard,
yeah.
kind of hard for the owner, and it's kind of hard on the dog, but it does work. The other way you can do this is get out your blender, and you start putting in some human food, and you blend it, not just mix it, but blend it with the dog food so that he can't pick out what he likes.
Okay.
And then you just start adding more and more dog food over time, and it can take a while, and you may end up, getting sort of a halfway effect where you get to the point where, if I reduce the whatever you're putting in the dog food with him, any more than that, he just quits eating. And that's okay. It's not the best. Just make sure that you're not adding a lot of fat and grease to the food. That's kind of dangerous for dogs.
And make sure you rinse the blender
Right.
before you make that milkshake. I'm just saying. All right, Caitlin is asking, my dog has heat bumps on him. Should I be concerned? And you're saying, we've discussed this a few minutes ago, is it heat bumps?
Yeah, that's the question. Is it a heat rash? Skin, as my old dermatologist at Auburn used to tell me, skin can only look about 7 different ways. And there's a lot more than 7 different skin problems. Mm-hmm. So everything tends to look alike. So a lot of these little heat rashes, they look like heat rashes where they got red bumps all over them. It could be a staph infection. It could be flea bites. It could be allergies to pollen, dust, and mildew on its skin. It could be contact allergy to something in the rug. All of these things are possible, and you need to take them in and get them checked over to make sure that you're treating the right thing.
That's one time you really can't rely on your expertise. I know this dog.
It's tough to get an idea of what a skin disease is just by looking at it. Mm-hmm. You need a good history. You need to see a whole bunch of other things go into diagnosing.
What happens when we get a rash or something? We go to the doctor and
That's
say,
right.
I've got this rash and I don't know what it is.
Well, no, usually I go down to the store and get some cortisone.
And just put it on there.
It gets kind of messy on the dog.
To be honest, we usually try something first.
Right,
then
sure.
we call.
Sure you do.
So make sure,
Sure you do.
if you don't know for sure, have the vet check it out, right?
That's right.
Okay. Good questions, good advice today. All right, and don't be an enabler, for goodness sakes. Ask the Vet. That is where you can find the good doctor at 2811 Airport Boulevard, right?
Yes.
Any questions there? Call 476-2020. Just go see him. Take your dog with you so he'll know what you're talking about.